Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to automatically send emails via SMTP by Pabbly on Webflow form submission. So I am a business owner and I have added multiple forms on my website that I have created with the help of Webflow. So I have created forms like sign up form, lead form or order forms on my website. Now what I want to do is I want to have an instant communication with my customer who is going to fill these forms, and as I'm going to receive a new form submission through Webflow, then automatically I want to send an email to my customer by using SMTP by Pabbly. So here for doing this automatically, I need to build a connection between Webflow and SMTP by Pabbly. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through Webflow, then automatically by using those details, I'm going to send an email by using SMTP by Pabbly. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can automatically send emails via SMTP by Pabbly on Webflow form submission. So SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and it is an email protocol used for sending email messages from one email account to another via the internet. So here suppose by using Webflow, I have added my website, and on my website I have added multiple forms like the sign up form, lead form, inquiry form or the order form. Now that as I'm going to receive a new form submission of my lead form that I've added on my website, I automatically want to have an instant communication with my customer who is going to fill that lead form. And as I'm going to get all the detail of that form submission, then automatically I want to send an email to my customer or my lead by using SMTP by Pabbly. So here by using this automated system, by using a connection between Webflow and SMTP by Pabbly, I'm going to instantly send an email to every form submission that I'm going to receive through Webflow. So here for setting up this automated system and for setting up this automation, I need to connect Webflow and SMTP by Pabbly. That is a tool that I have in Pabbly Connect. So here by simply using Pabbly Connect, I can set up this automation, and for using Pabbly Connect, I need to open a new tab. And I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have these two options of sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you can just click on this sign up for free button, and this will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 free tasks every month. Or if you already have an account, then you can just click on sign in. And you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. So for that, I'm going to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. And this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, what I need to do is I need to create a new workflow. And for that, I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button. And this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow. So I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to automatically send emails via SMTP by Pabbly on Webflow form submission. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Create, and it will take us to this most important window of our workflow. And here in this window, I have these two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So here in our workflow, we can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. So here I need to first set up my trigger, and here for setting up my trigger, what I need to do is I need to search for my trigger application. So here I'm going to search for my trigger application, that is going to be Webflow. And here I'm going to select this Webflow version 1. Now I'm going to give a triggered event, so I'm going to open this tab. And new form submission will be my trigger event, so I'm going to select this. And now I need to connect Webflow version 1 with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. And for that, I need to use this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Webflow and Pabbly Connect. So for connecting these two applications, I need to follow all these instructions. And first I need to copy this webhook URL. Now I'm going to take you to my Webflow account. And here in Webflow, I'm going to use this EduTech website. So I'm going to first click on this site settings button. I will here go to apps and integrations, and I need to scroll down. And here in the last, I have this option of webhooks. So here I'm going to add a new webhook. So I'm going to click on this add webhook button. I'm going to first select my trigger type. So I'm going to open this tab, and form submission will be my trigger type. So I'm going to select this. And now I need to select my API version. So I'm going to select this API version 1, and I need to give my webhook URL. So here in this tab, I'm going to add the webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now I have to click on add webhook. And here I have successfully added my webhook. And now I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to click on publish. I will click on publish to selected domain. And here I have successfully published my website, and also I have added the webhook. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see it is waiting for webhook response. So for getting this webhook response, what I need to do is I need to submit my form that I have on my website. And as I'm going to create that form submission, then automatically I'm going to get the response of that form submission here in Pabbly Connect. So for making the form submission, I'm going to take you back to Webflow. I'm going to click on this arrow button. And here it will take us to my website. Now I'm going to go to forms. And here this is my contact form or the lead form. Now I need to fill all these details to create a form submission. So I have to first give a name, and here my first name is going to be Michael. My last name will be Karas. Email will be michaelkaras@pabblytudes.com, and I'm going to give a random phone number of my lead. Now I have filled all the required details, so I'm going to click on submit. And here I have successfully submitted my form, and I have created a form submission in Webflow. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So here in this response, I have received all the detail of my form submission that I've created in Webflow. And here I have the first name of my lead, that is Michael. I have the last name, that is Karas. I have the mobile number of my lead. Also, I have the email address, that is michaelkaras@pabblytudes.com. So here through the form submission, I have received all the detail of my customer or the lead. And now what I want to do is I want to have an instant communication with my lead or the contact or my customer. And for that, I want to send an email by using SMTP by Pabbly. So automatically I want to send an email to my Webflow form submission. And for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab. And here in my action application, I need to search for SMTP by Pabbly. And I need to select that. Now I have to give an action event, so I'm going to open this tab, and send email will be my action event, so I'm going to select this. And I need to connect SMTP by Pabbly with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, so I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection, and for connecting SMTP by Pabbly, I need to fill all these details, and here I need to fill all the detail of my host, like I have to give the host name, username, password, encryption type, and the port detail. So here you need to give the detail of your host account that you are going to use for sending the email to your customers or to your lead by using SMTP. So here I'm going to fill all these details. Now here I have filled all the required details. Now I'm going to click on save. And here I have connected SMTP by Pabbly with Pabbly Connect. Now here I have to fill all these details, and here I need to first give a from name. So here I'm going to give the name of my company from which I want to send this email to my customer. So here I'm going to add the name of my company, that is going to be Pabbly. And now I have to give my from email. So here I have to add my SMTP sender email, and here I'm going to give the verified email address of my server that I have used for sending the email. So I'm going to add my email address here. Also, I have to give the to email to whom I want to send this email. So here in the to email, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the email address of my customer who has created the Webflow form submission. And from my response of Webflow, I'm going to get my customer email, and I'm going to use that response, and I'm going to map that here in this tab. So for that, I need to use mapping. And what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I need to click here. I will open the response of Webflow. And here this is my customer email, so I'm going to map this. And now I have to give the subject of my email. So here I'm going to type the subject that I want to use for sending the email, and here my subject will be thank you for filling out our form. So this is going to be my email subject, and now I have to give the email body. So here I have to enter the HTML body of my email, and here for giving my email content, I have to use the HTML body. So here I'm going to type my email body, So here this is going to be my email body, and now here in this email body I need to map my lead details. So after the dear, I'm going to map my customer name or my lead name. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Webflow. And here this is the first name of my lead. So I'm going to map this. I will give a space and I'm going to map the last name. Now here I have added my lead detail and I have filled all the required details in my email body. Now I have mapped all these details. So I have made all these details dynamic. Now what will happen is that every time I'm going to receive a new form submission through Webflow and I'm going to receive a new customer detail or the lead detail, then all these details that I have mapped here will get replaced with the new lead detail or the customer detail in the real time. And automatically I'm going to send an email by using SMTP by Pabbly to my new lead that I'm going to receive through my form submission of Webflow. Now here I have filled all the required details. So I'm going to click on Save and Send Test to Kit button. And here we can see I have received this response, and in the response I have this status that says success and I have the message that says email has been sent to this email address. Now here we can see that I have successfully sent this email by using SMTP by Pabbly, and now to check whether I've sent this email or not, let me take you to my Gmail account. And here in Gmail we can see I have received this new email. So I'm going to open this, and here this is my email that has the email subject that says thank you for filling out our form. And this email was sent to me by Pabbly, and here this was sent to Michael Karras, and here this is my email body that is Dear Michael Karras, thank you for taking out the time and fill out our lead form. We have received your information and will be reviewing it shortly. We are excited to connect with you and discuss how we can assist you with our services. In the meantime, feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions or need further information. We are here to help. Looking forward to speaking with you soon. Best regards, Team Pabbly. So here we can see that I have used this email body and I have used this to send this email by using SMTP by Pabbly to my form submission that I have received through Webflow for my new lead. So here I have successfully sent this email by using SMTP by Pabbly to my Webflow form submission, and from my Webflow form submission I have received the new lead or my new customer detail. So by using all those details I have sent this email, and I have done this automatically by setting up this automation between Webflow and SMTP by Pabbly. Now every time I'm going to receive a new form submission through Webflow for the new lead or for my new customer, then automatically by using those details, I'm going to send an email by using SMTP by Pabbly, and I'm going to send that email to my new lead. So here I have successfully set up this automation, and I have done this with the help of Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, I have connected Webflow with SMTP by Pabbly to automatically send emails via SMTP by Pabbly on Webflow form submission. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Webflow version 1, and my trigger event was new form submission. Then I have set up my actions tab, and my action application was SMTP by Pabbly, and my action event was send email. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I am also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there, and thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this with Pabbly Connect. If you want to reach out to us, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any issues or queries related to our workflow, then you can check the forum link. And if you have any issues related to the pricing of Pabbly Connect or Pabbly, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.